Das war die Frage. I listened to the translation. Das war die Frage. Gut. Ja, ich dachte, ich antworte auf Deutsch. Macht das nicht Sinn in Deutschland? Okay.
Okay, he played the position number 8 today, and then he switched to the left side because he's good at that. And then we thought we'd do both things, and he played very good. 45, 60 minutes, he played very good. He can play both positions, and that's what he did. Mr. Klopp, it was a very successful match for you. And your team was very, very good, played very well. How do you see this game? Yeah, not quite that positive because I saw that we won. Nearly everything was super, but we're still in preparations and we have to think about what we have to do that helps us for all games. We haven't played enough football so far, and Bayern had too much possession, and we scored twice or gave it to Bayern, and we had to run around too much. And my team did show how good they can play football, but they can really play good. The third goal was great. It was a really good action. In attack, we played really good. In the first half, we played very dangerous on the counter-attack. Defensive pressing was very good. But also, if you look at the intensity of the training in the last few days, it was very good. Ribéry was free too often, and it was too tight at times.
About Salah, how much he is important in your team, and when you started to think to ask Roma to sell him to you?
Das weiß ich nicht mehr.
I can't remember anymore. But I think Momo is very good ever since he is at Basel. And this year we could do that. We could get him. He's a really great player for us. We knew that Mané was like the main player for tempo. We have a lot of tempo. We have a lot of creative, fine players, but not in the same kind of rhythm. There are a few younger players, but I think that was sensible that we got him, and that we got him. That was a very good thing.
Daniel Sturridge after the goal.
Ich kann nichts genau zu sagen, aber es war.
I can't say. He hurt his thigh, and he has really prepared really well. And I just hope that this is just a small injury, and that he can play again soon. And the goal was really great, and he had a chance just before that. And you could see how fast he is. Yeah, it's a shame. I hope that it's nothing serious. Okay, in Spanish now. Barcelona is always speaking about Coutinho and trying to get him from you, and there's the talk about transfer for him. What do you think about that? If Barcelona has interest, I can well understand that Coutinho is so highly rated, but they can save their energy. Yeah, You were interested in my question, just in... oh, you speak German. That's
Alberto Moreno didn't play much last season. He's been linked with a move away. Had a good performance tonight. Is he someone that you see at the club next year? What's his long-term future?
Ich würde sagen, wenn man eine Leistung bringt.
if he plays like he did today, yeah. It was a really good game by Alberto. That's why we kept him playing. Because every second he was playing better, he was more present, he's really fit. He's got a little problem with his thigh since the day before yesterday. But we had a test with him this morning. And he really played he played really well. The players decide themselves how many games they play. There's one more game against Atletico. What do you think against the two teams that you've played, the two German teams that you've played? What do you think of that? How do you judge that? Well, I see, as a manager, I look at that. You know, maybe it's tiredness from in the situation that it hasn't been 100%, but I see that we're right there. We're right on the start of getting there. We have really trained a lot around these games, and it's not just about that we're absolutely fresh and top fit for the preparation games. I'm quite satisfied how they've played, but I think, you know, we can do better. Atletico tomorrow evening. Yeah. That was not a friendly game against Napoli, as I hear. So I hope that things will calm down for tomorrow evening, because we want to play a bit. Okay.